All right, it's 4th of July, guys. That means only one thing. Somebody in Brooklyn's going to be eating a lot of hot dogs. Jonathan's going to be on a rooftop.
Yes.
And lots of people are going to be barbecuing in a park.
That part.
Let me tell you what we're celebrating here.
What are we celebrating?
The 4th of July is what? It is the... Vanessa and Jonathan. Take you back to elementary school history. The 4th of July is celebrating what event?
America's independence.
What event? What happened on the 4th of July? How did we become independent?
1776.
Yes, we signed the Declaration of Independence. Close enough.
Is it 1776?
It is 1776.
All right.
July 4th, 1776.
I got a part of
a bunch of guys got together in Philadelphia and they wrote a letter to King George. And they said, King, you're done. We're independent now. And then King George says, and then started a war. And then the United States won the war. But this was the signing of the Declaration of Independence. It was not actually officially signed on July 4th. Actually, signed on July 2nd.
Oh,
so
wow.
2 days later, on July 4th, you see, I just even learned something new. I thought it was signed on July 4th. 2 days later on July 4th, it was ratified by vote. But it was all signed on July 2nd. It was ratified by vote on July 4th and then sent by carrier pigeon on a very slow boat to England. It probably took months and months for King George to realize.
Damn, wait, what?
Yeah, he's like, it's like Christmas time. What is this thing signed on July 4th? There was no internet back then. Right. Took months to find out that they signed this thing. And on July,
happy Independence Day.
That's right. On July 8th, there was a public reading of the Declaration. It took place on in the Pennsylvania State House, now Independence Hall in Philadelphia. Have you ever been there? That's where the Liberty Bell is.
Oh, I might have passed by.
Yeah, and the printer John Dunlop made about 200 copies of this Declaration of Independence. They were distributed around the 13 states, but there's not too many that are left right now. There are only how many left? There are only 26 left in the world that are known. In 1776, on August 2nd, the Declaration was officially ratified. John Adams considered July 2nd to be the day when the Americans actually declared their independence. So he envisioned the celebration on July 2nd, but America decided to do it on July 4th when it was ratified by the Congress. Who is the largest signature on the Declaration of Independence?
Ben Franklin.
Wrong. Do you know the old saying, where's your John Hancock?
John Hancock.
Right.
Jeez.
John Hancock, the largest, because he wrote he wrote his signature larger than anybody else. He really hated the king, and he said, this king is going to see that I really mean business.
He's probably like cussing while he was writing that.
So John, when people say, where's your John Hancock? That's from there.
See your signature.
Let me see your signature. Now, 27 are only accounted for. I said 26. It's 27 declarations of independence are left around the world. One was found in the back of a picture frame at a tag sale about 10 years ago, and it was sold at auction for $8.14 million.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's like one of those Nicolas Cage National Treasure type situations, right?
8.4 mil?
Don't you love those movies, National Treasure? He's like looking for like the secret American Revolution stuff.
That is wild. Could
So-
you imagine like opening the back of your picture frame and like seeing the Declaration of Independence?
How happy would you be?
What?
How happy would you be? Like, I mean, like on a
Words
scale
can't
on a
explain.
scale of 1 to 10, how happy would you be if you went to a tag sale? You bought a picture for $10. You said, I'm going to change the frame, and you go, oh my God, here's the Declaration of Independence.
There isn't a number that has been created.
No, but honestly, how it was definitely traveled on ships. Like these documents back in the day, really and truly.
Yeah.
There was no internet.
Right.
Right.
That's why I said King George must have taken months and I don't know when King George found out, but it probably was around Christmas time. Right? King George finally found out, damn, they've been independent for 6 months.
For 6 months.
What the heck, man?
I definitely can't take it back now.
Yeah. Has anybody said in the comments what they're doing? I'm interested in what the squad is doing.
Well, Danish Danny said 4th of July 2017, I met my girlfriend. That's a beautiful thing.
I'm hanging local. I'm not going anywhere. I usually travel, but I'm staying local right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do travel.
Yeah, I travel a lot, but I'm going to stay local this weekend.
Carol
What?
Anderson, the Tiger, said, I will be spending time with my family. They will be over for dinner.
Oh, all the little cubs.
And I said that. Remember, family time.
All the little cubs
That's
are coming
gonna be
over.
fun. Aw.
Those little kids are coming over to see Carol. All the little cubs and kids.
Cool cats.
Yeah, all those cool cats. All right, everybody, have a great, happy July 4th. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.